September 6th, 2021. Music, an orchestra. The sound resonates throughout the room. It's calm and otherwise quiet. A circle rotates on the TV screen. The word pause flashing in and out. The sun peeks from behind the desk curtains, making its way past computer monitors, onto the skin of a rather exhausted woman. It's the aftermath of a late night and the beginning of the next morning. The door slams shut, closed to all prying eyes. Morning exercises. Convincing. Except for one thing.
Hurry the hell up and get ready for class.
Come on, I can't hear you.
Now.
Let's go.
Why did I forget to turn off the damn TV?
Right. Come on.
The name's Ester. Ester Faye. Today starts a brand new year at Eastwynne U. You may be wondering why the inner monologue, it's cheesy. Well, if I've got to suffer through school, you're suffering with me. Also, it makes me feel important, like I'm the main character of a story, and I'm just narrating my epic 9-2 adventure. What? Wait. You have got to be shitting me. Let's see. Oh, you may be wondering why I was freaking out earlier. Not to sound too cocky, but I'm a bit of a gaming prodigy. Somebody has taken my #1 spot on the leaderboards. Of course, I can't let that slide, but my mom would kill me if I skipped school. I wonder what the specs are like on the library computers.
Downstairs, Ester plans to make her escape in stealth. The only thing between her and the front door is a few feet. But she had left her shoes in the living room. door swings open. Ester is pulled, or, more appropriately, pushed, into the living room by a strong gust of wind. There her mother stands, Velvet Faye, examining her daughter, making sure she's presentable.
You clean up so nicely.
Velvet's control is strong, and Ester can't evade the spell. So she decides to accept her fate, returning to her phone. Velvet brushes off Esther's clothes, a levitating lint roller also assisting in the task.
Maybe this semester you'll try to apply yourself more? Make some actual friends instead of those strange internet people. And participate in some extracurriculars. You know those will look good on your transcript. Yes, you will make new friends. You will participate in extracurriculars and become a more well-rounded student. Or so help me God, I will shove the wasted tuition money so far up your...
Mama!
What? I was only going to say no's. Honey, do you have any motivating words for your daughter this morning?
That's nice.
Oh, you know how he is in the morning. Nothing can separate him from the newspaper.
Like me and a keyboard.
You just don't know when to give up, huh? Oh, well, would you look at the time? Bye-bye, Esther. Have a good day. Remember, aim for a better year. Get those extracurriculars in.
The University of Eastwynne, the top-rated school in the Commonwealth, only rivaled, on paper, by Acadia and Saint Leinster. To be accepted here means you've accomplished something great, notable, or you are in possession of something great.
The faculty are happy to have you here. For all our returning students, welcome back. And for those just joining us, be ready to have the best education you could possibly imagine. Eastwynne University prides itself on accepting and teaching anyone, regardless of societal
Welcome
status.
to East
We
U.
believe you all have the potential to become great in life.
Blah, blah, blah.
It is all around. That feeling. The presence. It flows with the air, dancing through the old Georgian courtyards and bustling hallways. As soon as you enter the campus, you can't miss it. It's either a sense or, usually, something you can see. This university is not in a typical union of nations, but one of the arcane. The Commonwealth of Magic, home to mages. New inventions and feats of the impossible are on full display. Ester makes her way to the campus map.
All right. My first class is magic history. Let's see. And X marks the spot.
A shimmer, creating a wave effect on the glass. An orb of light exits, leaving a trail of particles. It circles around her like a pixie spreading dust.
Hello, I'm the navigational assistant provided by the College of Applied Magic, patent pending.
Okay.
Which building are you heading to?
Humanities.
That's located at the northwest corner of the campus. Would you like any assistance getting there?
No thanks. I'm alright.
Well, if you ever need any help, please come again.
Hunting for your next prey?
No one is even worth my time.
Keep up that attitude and you'll be a one-woman act.
If that's to be my fate, then so be it. My presence is enough to carry the drama department tenfold.
Is that so? Such confidence must be a pleasure to work with.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Ah, you're right.
Oh my god, what's back? Is that?
No.
Okay.
Our time together must regrettably come to an end. Until we meet again, my fair Raena.
I told you that was... Yeah, seriously.
The man passes by Ester. Familiarity that only one of them can pinpoint. Ester scans the room, searching for the best place to sit, preferably away from the sight of a teacher. Being in a historic building means a lot of it has been left untouched. It adds to its value, its history. But it also means it sacrifices amenities and certain comforts. Although that isn't a problem for some.
Yeah, this works.
Alright, everyone, welcome to General Magical Knowledge and History. I'm Professor DeMarco.
Don't know, don't care. I'm cheating my way through. Smart thinking.
Already starting the semester strong. Okay, for today's lesson, we will learn about mage life pre-Gaea.
Gaea?
I'm glad you caught that. Pre-Gaea is before our time on Earth. Although mages have been here for a while, we weren't always inhabitants of this planet. Our history is very rich, with interesting events, and not many people know that. Truthfully, they're too busy with social media, but that's a topic for another day. I'm hopeful that this course will help you to become more conscious individuals in our society. Have a good rest of your day.
It was a big yawn.
Remember, Ester, aim for a better year, or so we go.
Excuse me, Professor?
Yes? Miss Faye, was it?
Yeah, that's me.
Ester grips the straps of her backpack firmly.
Ester Faye.
It's awkward speaking to someone of authority.
It's alright, I get it. It would probably help to breathe. Now, what can I help you with?
Clubs. I'd like to join one. I deleted the email that was, sent out, and I was just wondering if you had any info. Actually, I guess I could just look at the bulletin board.
Thriving to apply yourself, I see.
Yeah, sure.
Or your parents are making you?
Bingo.
Well, regardless of the reason for joining, clubs are a good way to spend your free time. Drama, music, student council, they're pretty self-explanatory except for, I suppose, the combat club. I can't imagine it being entirely safe or operating within school regulations. Seems like that doesn't bother you, though.
Sparks and bodies flying everywhere. The smoke from fired-off spells fills the air. Battles left and right. It's chaos. Anarchy. To her, it's great. Ester, moved by it all, throws out a few punches herself, watching the spectacle.
Whoa. Badass.
Come on.
Badass is correct.
His build is imposing. He's tall. Taller than her, and she isn't short by the average standards. He is also muscular. Very. It's fitting for the club president.
Sign me up, coach.
Not so fast. Obviously, not everyone can join this club. Our members take this very seriously and have been training hard. You gotta prove yourself. Earn your keep.
Yeah, I'll do anything.
Force enough to put a hole in the floor if it weren't made of concrete. And by luck, the pole of the mop is sturdy enough not to break.
Earn my keep, huh?
Ester stops mopping, knowing what the tune is precisely. Her feet have a mind of their own, leading her to the music. In the hallway, a man is playing a video that can be heard from his phone speakers.
Light of dawn.
He turns around, confused, not expecting to be spoken to.
Union of Fables. Light of Dawn. Track 26 on the official soundtrack.
Yeah, it is. With such precise knowledge, you have to be a fan.
He is the same man she passed by entering the history class.
Fan? I'm a little more than just a cute little fan. I have 2,000 hours clocked in and the title of Grandmaster.
He's used to it. But Ester doesn't seem to notice the curious survey of the others in the hallway.
Do you play?
The gossip from the onlookers starts. They can't get too close, but are still managing to eavesdrop.
I'm afraid I don't. Video games really aren't my thing.
Now to Ester, it's apparent. Of course, he doesn't play video games. Compared to other gamers, especially those of her caliber, this man is too put together and clean. His hairstyle is perfect, any strand out of place intentional. His skin is blemish-free and has no eye bags to hide his hazel eyes. It's unsurprising that he draws attention. Even Ester is captivated. He lacks any of the telltale signs of someone who dedicates their life to this hobby. But she still is failing to realize something. Red tinting her face as the embarrassment grows. She steps back.
But after seeing someone approach me so passionately about it, I have to give it a try now, right?
Yes! I mean, only if you want to. It's a really good game though, so I don't think you'd be disappointed.
If the Grandmaster says so, it must be true.
I gotta go.
Wait! I'm Vincent, by the way!
To no avail. She's gone.
As quickly as she appeared.
Heavy steps along the sidewalk of the street. Head down, spirits low.
What the hell even was that? I'm so awkward. I didn't even get to introduce myself. I'm definitely on the fast track to becoming one of those strange internet people my mom always talks about.
The horn of a ferry blares, catching her gaze. The boat sails to the unoccupied island offshore. She's never been, and would like a chance to clear her head. The island is peaceful. So far, Ester has seen no one else, solely trees and wildlife. She travels through the forest. Eventually making her way to a clearing with a cliff and lighthouse. Breathing in the fresh air, she relaxes. The environment makes it so easy to do so. Just her and her thoughts. The melody of nature, animals scampering, birds chirping, the ocean waves hitting the coast, and metal clanging. It's man-made. She's not by herself. The sound is coming from behind her. She looks up. There's a small boy at the top of the lighthouse, balancing on the railing, unconcerned about the danger he's in. He loses his footing, falling from high above. Instinct takes over. Ester lifts her hand forward, a current of wind expelling and circling the child, stopping his fall. She lowers him to the ground.
Are you crazy, kid? This is real life. There's fall damage.
He raises his arms, running around, imitating a plane.
Again, that was
Confusion and disbelief across Esther's face. He could have easily met a very sudden end. and doesn't care in the slightest.
I was flying like a superhero.
Unreal.
It's no exaggeration how good the child's fortune is, because had it been someone else there, he may not have been so lucky. Elemental magic is difficult to wield, and Ester doesn't have much practice. But she is a student at Eastwynne University for a reason. The commotion was a distraction. Ester didn't notice anyone else, but quite obviously the island is not completely secluded.
But if I didn't try, then...
They're not alone.
Episode 1. Strange internet people.
How long until the last memories fade? Maybe I should have tried a little bit harder.
Eastwynne. The first chapter of the TCOG narrative series, created by WTS₂. You can find the full cast list and crew in the episode description and on the official website, theconsequenceofgods.com. You can also find fully animated clips, the original soundtrack, and other content of the series on the Eastwynne social media pages. Thank you for listening and for your support.
Could you see us looking at the pictures on the wall?
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. For more options, press 6.